Hey, thanks for tuning in for another episode. This is my son, Cooper.
This is my dad, CJ the CPA.
And we want to talk about ways to make money. There are lots of ways to make money, but when you're 5th through 8th grade, somewhere around there, it's a little tough because there are age requirements that are disallowing those that are probably in your age grade that you're not able to go get a normal job. So what are ways that someone could make some money, Cooper?
As a middle schooler, finding things around the house that can help with, but not the normal kind of chores, not like doing the dishes or wiping off counters, but if you have a couple fence boards that are broke, you can go nail them in, or, changing all the light fixtures around the house, or, if you live in a state where it snows a lot, just going and knocking on your neighbor's door and saying, hey, I'll scrape the snow off of your driveway. Just kind of finding things that are in front of you. As a middle schooler, you don't have a car, like he said, you can't go get a job. So just finding things around the house or around your neighborhood, or that you could get money for or supposedly work for.
Yeah, and I think what I liked what you said there is that you're finding ways to make money that aren't the normal chores. They're not the things that normally need to get done. Definitely probably don't need to always get paid to clean up your own room. Mm-hmm. That's your own room.
Yeah.
And so when you're trying to maybe help others think of ways to pay you money, if you're able to think of things that aren't normally done, all the things that you just said, one of the things is we put some exterior lights around the house that when you walk by, they automatically come on. And you came to me and you're like, hey, is there anything that I can do? Literally, this was about a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I've been meaning to do this. And so here was the great thing. Instead of paying somebody else to do that and or having to spend the time, I was able to give something to you. And what would be a good way to ask somebody when you're trying to think of ways to make money? So what's a way to ask somebody if you could make money from them? You
could just start off, just very basic and just kind of, hey, mom, dad, whatever, whoever you're living with, it's like, I've been wanting to make a little bit extra money. There's a pair of shoes I've been trying to save up for. Is there anything around the house I could do to help to get a little bit extra money? Or, just walk around your house, walk around your backyard, see if you notice anything that needs to get changed, and then ask them, hey, I've been trying to, save up for whatever, would I be able to, help fix these things up and maybe get a little bit of extra money?
So did you hear that? What was key there, especially for those before you're able to drive, is that those that you're asking to do something to get paid, to let them know why.
Yeah.
If you're able to say, hey, I'm trying to buy some new shoes, or I'm trying to save up for this, there actually might be some people in your neighborhood or in your parents or your guardians that might want to help you out. And yes, they're going to want you to do something to then get paid. It's something that helps them. It's something that saves them time. It might save them money from having to pay somebody else. It might even be that they already were planning to pay somebody else, but they would rather pay you. But we do want to make sure you note this. If you're ever going to ask somebody to pay you and you're asking for work, you always want to make sure whoever you're living with, you ask them first. Make sure that it's safe. Make sure they know where you are. Make sure they know who you're asking. So if you want to ask somebody besides your folks, your parents, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, your mom, dad, stepdad, foster parents, whoever, make sure you ask who it is to make sure it's just safe and make sure it's something that you actually can do. And that way everybody is safe is really the key there. Anything to add related to that?
Learning to do that at a young age, also kind of finding the needs is also, how people that, are successful in life is they find the needs of the people and they, either create a new, whatever it is to help the problem, so learning that from a young age can help you later on in life as well.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, so one of the things that I do is I found something that people need to do every single year, which is file tax returns. And so I'm filling that need. It saves people time and effort. You found a need that I was having, but then you took care of it. So great point on that. All right, hey, we got another video coming up. It's going to talk about what's a credit card. You may know, but let's talk it through. All right, we'll see you in the next episode.